Hello guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. In a recent development, a social cultural group in northern Nigeria called the Northern Alternative Forum NAF asked appropriate security agencies to investigate the former governor of Rivers State and the ex-transportation minister, Honorable Rotimi Amaechi, for his recent criticisms of the Tinubu's administration, which the group considers as inciting. Amaechi had in a recent interview with some journalists and talked about why Nigerians were not angry enough to express their frustration against the increasing hardship and the multidimensional poverty in the country, which he believed were direct product of this administration's ill-advised economic policies. And the former governor of Rivers State had added up everything and concluded that Nigerians were not protesting enough against the rising cost of living, the frequent hike in the pump price of petrol, as well as their inability to afford basic necessities of life. But the Northern Alternative Forum, in a statement issued by its national chairman, Malam Ibrahim, declared that Amaechi's tough stern was treasonable and capable of inciting insurrection against Tinubu's administration. The group maintained that the former transportation minister lacked the credibility, the moral authority to talk about Tinubu's administration, accusing him of alleged mismanagement of funds and the high-headedness as a minister. So they said that Amaechi's statement, was quite surprising. That why would he talk such of Tinubu's administration, that it's a treasonable statement, thus a treasonable offense to criticize Tinubu's administration. They made a whole lot of complaints concerning Amaechi's criticisms of Tinubu's administration. They called out to EFCC, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. They called out to the Independent Corrupt Practice Commission, ICPC, and other associated financial crimes agencies to come and investigate Amaechi's tenure as the Minister of Transportation. That how would a person like Rotimi Amaechi speak on matters of governance like a hyena seeking to treat others of diarrhea. And they started noting that Amaechi has not cleared himself of the 96 billion naira fraud levied against him. He has not cleared himself of all those allegations. How come he's raising questions on Tinubu's administration? That we are still battling with fuel subsidy because the last administration failed to take the bull by the horns. That's why President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has summoned Nigerians to do better, and they made a lot of statements. Now I wonder what's happening. Why are they calling out to Rotimi Amaechi? These northern groups, who are they? Rotimi Amaechi for long, during Buhari's administration, kept quiet. He did not criticize Buhari or all these things, but now he has found his voice. I believe Amaechi has found his voice, and he spoke against the ills of this administration. That is not a crime. That is not a crime. Although many persons felt Rotimi Amaechi shouldn't be the best man to make such statements because he was part of Buhari's cabals that put Nigerians in this situation that we are today. But then Rotimi Amaechi has made a statement and he cannot take back his statement. The statement has gone viral. Many persons, even the president, must have seen that statement. But I don't know why people are having problem with Rotimi Amaechi's statements, because he said nothing but the truth. In fact, his statements were facts. He pointed out to what's happening in the society. Fela sang a song and said, Nigerians are used to the suffering. We can only adjust. We are suffering and smiling. And that was what Rotimi Amaechi said. that Nigerians, he's quite surprised that Nigerians are not protesting because it seems we're enjoying this suffering. And Fela said it, that Nigerians are just suffering and smiling while our politicians are cashing out. The masses are suffering. The hunger is, the way the hunger is, so many people are hungry. In fact, the economy is in scrambles. But what are Nigerians doing about it? The youths, what are they saying about it? Amaechi called out to the youths that the youth are not even, protesting against this Tinubu's administration. So, complaining about this government, it shouldn't be a crime. Saying what is there shouldn't be a treasonable offense whatsoever. And we know that Rotimi Amaechi, even if they call out to the security agencies, they will not do anything against him. Because yes, he is a big man. Had it been a common man had made this statement, then we would have known otherwise. But then Rotimi Amaechi has some level of influence and thus will not be shaken by the words of these northern groups, because it's obvious they are not part of Nigeria and they don't know what's happening in the country, that they will tag Amaechi's statement as treasonable. We should take the message from the messenger and leave the messenger. We should not, discard the messenger because he was involved in one thing or the other in the past as a former governor or as a former minister under Buhari. Rotimi Amaechi made a valid point where he called out to Nigerians. Until we say enough is enough, the people will keep on suffering. The people will keep on suffering, and our politicians will continue to make things and life unbearable for Nigerians. And that is the fact. So if these northern groups are not happy with this, with the situation, or if they are not happy with what Rotimi Amaechi has said, then they can do what they want to do. But I'm sure they would not do anything against Rotimi Amaechi. And now these northern groups that are blasting Rotimi Amaechi, they should note that what's happening in the north is not funny. The insecurity that has ravaged the north is not funny. Why are they not talking about the evils rocking their region? But they are more focused on Rotimi Amaechi. I smell hypocrisy, and that is it. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comments section. Thank you.